What's good, chat? I ain't even late. 1 to 10. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back.
Case, I have a question.
What's up?
Okay, I saw that you were leaning more towards the side of the 100 humans versus the gorillas, which I initially thought that way as well. But here's why I changing my answer. I feel like putting yourself in that realistic situation where, let's say there's 100 human beings circling around a gorilla, you would never even want to approach the gorilla to begin with, because everybody will be scared of dying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I feel like the gorilla would win by default.
But look here, though. See, I was thinking of it in the regard of you got to have 100 humans that, like, they're 100% all in, no matter what. Like they completely disregard whether they live or die. It's just primal, like, hey, we got to kill this gorilla right here.
Okay, that's interesting. So, okay, you're saying, like, they're full committed, like, no matter what.
Yeah, 100%. Like, they're going into the process knowing that, hey, I'm probably going to die.
How big is a gorilla, you think?
The silverback gorilla is like 500 pounds, I think.
Now, the biggest silverback gorilla was 600 pounds.
600 pounds? And what, are they impossible? Or are they... I think 100 would be easy.
Oh, 100 people could easily.
We're not counting, like, UFC fighters, wrestlers. We're just talking, like, average people. Like, average people, right?
Yeah, like some cavemans.
Or just, like, 100 accountants or lawyers.
Oh, no, they're getting snapped up because they're trying to survive. I'm talking, like, cavemans that just walked out of the cave that morning, and they're getting together, ooh, 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 and they go and run up on a gorilla.
Yeah, I don't actually. Yeah, okay, they probably do win then. They probably do.
Oh, dude,
okay, that's
impossible for because people think, bro. And I see some comments, bro. Dude, I think I'm gonna be real with you. I think 20 people.
That's crazy.
Because look here, because here's what you would do. You would get 15 people to attack the gorilla head on, grab onto its arms and weigh it down, and you get the biggest, strongest guy you got from the back, jump on his back and choke him out. You can choke out a gorilla.
Aren't their necks, like, insanely
Yeah,
wide?
but if you hold tight enough for long enough, you gonna choke the gorilla out.
So you think 20 cavemen could beat one, we're talking 600-pound silverback gorilla?
Oh, no, not the 600-pound one, but an average one, yeah.
Like a 400-pound silverback.
Yeah, I think so, honestly. 20 cavemans versus a gorilla. I do think that, yeah.
That is interesting, because this is sort of a hot topic right now.
It's gonna have to be blunt force trauma. That's probably the only way to get it done.
Yeah.
I probably could do it with 15 of the same version of me.
No way.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, Sketch, there's literally no way. 15 of you.
I used to wrestle, bro. I used to wrestle. Two of me on one leg.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the ground.
Here's the problem that I have with it. People are overestimating the gorillas, bro.
Bro, you just get the eyes and it's over.
Exactly. You could have multiple people run through one by one and throw a punch, and eventually you'll knock the gorilla out.
That is exactly.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT exactly how strong a gorilla is. Hey, ChatGPT, how much does a gorilla bench press?
4,000 pounds.
Gorilla is incredibly strong. Hypothetically, a full-grown male gorilla could bench press around 1,800 to 2,000.
Oh, they're weak then. Oh, they're weak.
Their natural strength is off the charts compared to humans.
Okay, they're weak then. Even if I'm assuming that whatever that was is right.
1,800 seems
1,800 pounds ain't even that much. The
yeah.
world record bench press is like a 700-800.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we the 100 guys can take out that one guy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what did like a prime, like, what would, like, the strongest man in the world bench press? Because that's interesting.
Yeah, like 800 pounds.
Yeah, they're probably 800. Maybe 1,000. I think maybe 1,000 is the record.
With a bunch of gear, it is, yeah. And by gear, I mean like straps and stuff. But even then, you don't even need strong people to do it. You know what you need? People who are willing to go in there and get turned into a sausage link by a gorilla and don't care.
That's me.
Realistically,
Yeah.
you're gonna need at least 5 people that are like ready to die, and then you need people that are ready to like flank the gorilla. Because I don't think they're that intelligent, right? There's no way.
No, gorillas, like I said, I seen a video the other day. Dude, this silverback gorilla was sitting there. Bro, he took a dump in his hand and ate it straight up. He took a dump in his hand and ate it whole. One bited it. You can look it up. It's insane. He was sitting there. He held his hand out from behind him. I was like, dang, what's bro doing? He took a dump in his hand and ate it.
Look at that. It's what do they call it? A jungle lunchable.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that,
You know, an old gorilla smoothie.
But think of this, too. They're also herbivores, man.
wait, really?
Yeah.
Gorillas
Comes
don't eat
out-
meat?
No,
It
gorillas
comes
are
out
herbivores.
like an acai bowl. That's probably what it looks like, an acai bowl.
Yeah.
What?
Or you could play in a whole forest with what comes out of there.
Yeah.
Well, when I was asking ChatGPT, he said 100 people, like one at a time, the gorilla would win. And I said, like, you got to take into consideration fatigue. And he said, yes, the gorilla would still win. Unless it was like super.
Okay, whoever
violent.
ChatGPT is a goober then. Because they don't know nothing.
Well, what he
Exactly.
was saying was 100 people at the same time would definitely win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're talking. That's a theory, right? 100 people all at once. If it was
Yeah.
lining up, where you're screwed.
Okay, so they're saying it's an omnivore, that it eats everything.
What does?
The silverback gorilla. They're
Bro,
saying
a
it's
silverback
omnivore.
gorilla just eats plants, bruh.
I don't even. I could check that. I don't know. Let's see what ChatGPT says.
Man, ChatGPT don't know nothing. What does that thing
ChatGPT,
know?
Are gorillas herbivores?
Yes, are primarily herbivores.
Oh.
They mainly eat leaves, stems, fruits, and shoots. Occasionally, they'll eat small insects, but plants
See?
make up the
You could have
vast
just asked
majority
me.
of the diet.
Wow. You're actually right. Chat, why are y'all saying omnivores then?
Because they're
Omnivores.
simpletons.
Exactly.
Okay, but I'm trying to think of like how battle equipped is a gorilla. Like if somebody's flanking a gorilla, do you think it knows how to like hit an elbow?
Yeah.
No, it
Something
doesn't.
safe? I don't even think gorillas.
But you gotta
throw
think
bows
this.
Like that.
Gorillas, look, you want to talk about a real life scenario? Okay, let's talk about an actual scenario. We got 100 cavemans and loincloths lined up on one gorilla. The gorilla's running away, bro. You're never going to find a gorilla that's going to sit there and try to fight 100 people.
Yeah, there's no way actually, because like a gorilla would probably have the battle instinct to evade. There's
Yeah.
no way he would want to fight 100 people.
And even then, you know what? Let's go ahead and say that everybody attacked it one at a time, right? Like Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
combat style. You just sit there and watch somebody get snapped up, then you go get snapped up, then somebody else goes and gets snapped up. Like in a line, the gorilla's going to tire out before it even gets to
Yeah.
100 people.
The fatigue would be insane on that. I mean,
Yeah.
it depends though. If it is like 100, like let's say just normal people, like you know, accountants, lawyers, teachers, doctors, like stuff like that. Maybe not. Like maybe the gorilla would just literally one-shot them.
Mhm.
But if it was 100 like UFC fighters, there's no way he wouldn't be tired after like the 9th guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no way. He'd have to be like dead, basically, like completely tired.
Yeah. And again, gorillas are passive. There's a video of a duck walking up to a gorilla, and the gorilla ran off, bro, from a duck.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
They have hearts, and that's what will cost them at the end of the day.
True, but if you're talking a gorilla with that's got like rabies or something, then that'll be like a fight for real.
Yeah, that would be that. This is like, it is crazy how this is like the biggest question right now because
But-
there's a
yeah.
lot of people on both sides. You know,
Yeah, but even if the gorilla had rabies, if you had a water gun, the gorilla would run away.
it would run away from a water.
Yes, because when you have rabies, you're scared of water.
That is true.
There's no way that. Oh yeah, that is true. I saw that episode in The Office where they were talking about that.
Yeah.
Like I think Meredith got rabies, and Michael Scott was talking about the irrational fear of water. That is very interesting.
Look at all you simpletons in chat talking about what with a question mark. Won't you look something up before you act like
No,
I'm
he's
wrong?
right. Yeah, he's right. Like, I remember Michael Scott was talking about that in the office.
I'm
The real ones
retweeting
know.
whatever he's saying.
Yeah, that's correct, boys.
But yeah, I seen another thing too. It was like, which animal are you surviving 20 minutes fighting against? It was like a hippo, a tiger, a gorilla, and a bear. And there was actually people in there saying the hippo. The hippo is the last
Yeah, the
one.
hippo.
What?
I can take the hippo. Or you just do a couple 360s around it.
Sketch,
turn it around.
Sketch, come on, man. Don't stop.
Come on, bro. You know,
Okay, but CaseOh,
there's different levels to the athleticism thing here, and I've got a lot of speed. Okay.
But the
I
big
got a lot of,
question
I got a lot
is,
of lateral.
what is the area? Like, is it like a 30-foot ring, 40-foot ring? Like, what are we talking?
Even
I'm,
if it's
I'm assuming
unlimited,
it's like the
hippo wins.
Coliseum. It's the Coliseum. If it's the Coliseum, I win.
Hippo?
Sketch, how would you evade a hippo for 20 minutes, Sketch?
Running in 360 degrees at full speed. That's how I do it.
But aren't hippos fast?
Sketch! You mean to
Bro.
tell me... No, you listen here, Buster. You mean to tell me that you're going to be able to full sprint in a circle for 20 straight minutes?
I can do it in spurts. I used to do the pacer test, and it's like turning around in a swimming pool. All
Yo,
you gotta do
Sketch,
is
you
that.
need to stop streaming and go to the Olympics, buddy. Because if you can run in a circle for 20 minutes and evade a hippo, you're an Olympic gold medal sprinter.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't even think
I-
it's possible to sprint for more than a minute, Sketch. Like, honestly.
Bro, I can sprint for a minute.
Cap!
If I really tried and
Cap.
pushed myself.
No, cuh. Do it right now.
No, right now?
Okay, here's what I want you to do, Sketch.
I rolled my ankle this morning.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I did. It's sore. If I was full health,
Full health?
if I was full HP, I'd be good.
Nah, I feel that, though.
I did.
Okay.
I got nerfed this morning. It happens.
Nah, I believe you, too.
This freaking kid named Troy stepped on my ankle playing basketball.
Troy,
Yep.
we need to test this IRL. I mean...
Like, it's just not it's because I know what you're talking about, the fitness gram pacer test, and then he has his speech. You sprint for like what, 10 seconds, and then you have 30 seconds off. Sketch, you got to bear in mind
That's the pacer test?
this hippo's not thinking, bro. He's sprinting after you, dude. And like, I will give you that. Survival instinct kicks in, your heart starts beating fast. Sure, you're probably gonna sprint more usually than you do. You're probably gonna have more endurance. Eventually, you're going to give out. That hippo's gonna have more endurance, and he also doesn't have to give as much effort because he's longer. So like, and once he gets a hold of you, Sketch, like the hippo, he's gonna rip your life
You'd
off.
be gave out in 3 minutes, not gonna lie.
You think I would give out in 3 minutes against a hippo? I would give out in
100%.
3 minutes against anyone or anything.
Okay.
It's true, bro.
I look here, if I'm in an arena with a hippo
will
and
of the man.
if I gotta survive 20 minutes against a hippo, you're gonna be better off trying to befriend it.
I will befriend it. That's part of my secret power.
Yeah.
My superpower.
So
Secret
your
superpower.
Your superpower would be befriending a hippo, Sketch?
Befriending all things.
Hey, I feel that. That's a good superpower.
That is a good superpower.
Insects included.
What? Oh, insects? Yeah.
I think if you had 1 billion insects versus 1 gorilla, 1 billion insects are winning.
What insect we talking about, though?
Like
Bumblebee.
ladybugs?
A million bumblebees?
Bumblebee. No, 1 billion.
1 billion?
1 billion. 1 billion ants.
No, not ants.
Not ants. He would just step on them. Bumblebees,
Ants.
I can
No,
see that.
ants would. Ants. There's 1 billion of them.
Sketch, there's literally no way you're trying to make the argument that 1 billion ants would take down a hippo.
I just did.
Lord
Yeah.
have mercy.
But wouldn't he just jump and stomp his feet, Sketch? And then they're just dead
On
because they
a
can't get up
billion?
on it. Yeah, he
You know how
just
much
jumps.
1 billion is? 1 billion
if you-
is
This many
100
ants right here
billion.
would be like 100,000 ants.
4
like, from
times.
No,
here.
that'd be like 1 million ants right there.
That's 1 foot. That's 1 foot.
no. That is not 1 million ants.
Yeah, it is.
In one
This would
jar?
be 1 million ants. Jam packed.
Oh, in one jar.
We're talking
No.
like moving as a unit. That'd be a million ants.
Yeah, right there.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, you're. Bro, and then
Sketch.
you're taunting that by 1,000 though.
But put it for example, if you crushed up every human on the earth into one ball, it wouldn't take up that much space. No joke. You'd be able to fit it in like a city.
You think so?
Yeah, I seen a what's that dude's name? Zach D Films or something. He makes some little shorts. I was like, all right, I believe everything he says.
Okay, are you guys ready to game?
Yeah.
That was actually that was an enlightening discussion. I'm still leaning towards.
Don't, please
I'm-
don't.
Towards 1 billion ants?
No, I'm talking like 100 people, and I'm talking average people. I'm not talking like cavemen from like thousands of years ago. I'm talking 100 people to 2025. You got like accountant, doctor, lawyer.
100 of me
teacher.
are taking down a gorilla, bro.
If there's 100 people surrounding a gorilla, I'm not jumping in first. And let's be honest, you guys aren't jumping in first either. Everyone's gonna have the same mindset, and the gorilla's just slowly gonna club away at everyone.
Yeah, but we can't really, take into consideration people with will to live. We're talking.
That is true.
We're talking. It's like death action.
You're talking computer simulation, like who's stronger. That makes more sense, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would say the people. Then.
Yeah.
I would definitely say.
What do you think,
I'd say
Sketch?
50 people.
What do I think? I think that at the end of 2030, all of electricity will stop working, and everyone in the world will fight for themselves. And those who have stashed up will be the winners, and those who didn't will be the losers.
Sketch, I don't
Sketch, what did you just say?
Sketch, I don't even know how that applied to the gorilla thing at all.
Sketch, do you know something I don't?
No, but it's just pure math at this point.
I don't
It's
even
pure
think-
math at this point. Think about it.
So you're
Yeah, I'll
saying
tell you
there's going
this.
to be a Fallout level event in 2030?
That's 5 years from now, Sketch.
We'll do it in 5 years.
Yeah. Come on, man.
In 5
Listen-
years, Sketch, you could say like 2070 maybe.
2070.
That's like 45
We'll be
years
dead
from now.
by then. We'll be dead by then.
We'd be like
You think everybody going to be dead by 2070?
In 40 years, everyone on Earth will be dead.
Yo. Come on,
At one
bro.
time, I mean, like, everyone dies over, I'm guessing, not everyone, most people. Most people.
In 40 years?
That are alive right now will be dead, possibly.
No, I mean the whole human race.
Okay, if I was going to speak for humans, I would say we do not want war, but we will have to go to war if y'all make us. That's what I'd say to the aliens.
Where do aliens come
I take a
into play?
stance of, be honest, I keep getting sidetracked. Just
Well, don't you think like aliens would probably like beat humans in an all-out war if they're like? Are we talking like?
aliens?
Oh, there wouldn't be
Martians
a war
that
at
are-
all.
Yeah, if they fly like UFOs and stuff, dude. Like,
If aliens had the technology to get to Earth, they would also have the technology to instantly evaporate Earth in the snap of a finger. We wouldn't have a chance.
see, that's extreme. That's correct because there's no aliens in our immediate solar system, right?
I mean, we don't know that. Because you got to think, they're sending a probe to one of Jupiter's moons with the ocean on it, and they're going to send a robot to that moon. It's going to crack under the ice. It's going to see if there's anything swimming in that ocean. And that's
And if
happening
there
pretty
is-
soon.
We will know soon.
So if they do find out that something's swimming in that ocean, that means there is
Aliens, yes.
You're saying Jupiter's moon.
Yeah, one of them.
Jupiter moon.
But aren't we aliens
Bro.
if you think about it?
No.
Like, if you're from a planet like 18 solar systems away, right, or 100 solar
Guys,
systems away,
bro, you're not geared. You just okay. Listen, you're going to sound crazy. The NASA Europa Clipper spacecraft launched on October 14th, 2024.
Yeah.
Is expected to reach Jupiter in April of what year? Of what year?
I forgot, but I know they're going.
It's 2030.
Hey, we're good.
It is 2030, bro.
in 2030, what's happening? They're launching.
In 2030, it's when the probe gets to Jupiter's moon, bro.
Yo, that's
I told you
crazy,
something
Dalton.
was up.
Thank you for the
big moon
10,000
or the
bits.
One
Appreciate
of
you,
them,
Dalton.
I'm
W
not
Dalton,
sure.
thank
It was
you.
the first
bro.
thing that came on Wikipedia, and that's all I needed.
All right.
W Dalton. Wait, what'd you
Who's
say,
ready to slang
Sketch?
some dope?
What did I say?
Never mind.
I said, wait.
I'm good. I heard it.
What are your guys' thoughts on Chex Mix, by the way?
Top 3
And
snack, probably.
hold on.
Okay, so did you just say to Chex Mix?
Yeah, there's only like a couple things in there. I'd be not gonna lie.
Okay, the best thing's the cheese cracker. We all agree, right? This thing, little triangle.
Yeah, them things good. No, I like the ones with the like the rib cage action. It's like hollow.
Oh, the squiggle breadstick. This one.
No, the one above it. The wheat.
Oh.
What's it called?
Wheat Chex.
Oh my goodness, them things good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, those actually
The
good.
wheat checks. All right, we slanging some dope.